Hello, welcome, have a seat. How are you doing today? Doing good? Alright, that's what I like to hear. So, it's your routine checkup. Obviously, we've got several things we need to go over just to make sure that you're as healthy as you feel. So I will be taking notes. I will be relaying anything important to the ship's captain, but for the most part, this is confidential. But I do have full discretion to put you in quarantine. For instance, if you've picked up any alien viruses or parasites, hitchhikers, things like that. So, first of all, and yes, I do have to ask this. I know we have our database, but just to make sure your mind hasn't been altered or you haven't been taken over by, an alien consciousness or something like that. What is your name? And your age? Yeah, solar cycles. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And let's see. What is your gender? Okay. Well, so far everything matches what we have on file, so far so good. Do you know what your blood type is? Okay. Any allergies to food or medication? Okay. Any environmental allergies, plants, pets? Dust, dander, yeah, mold, anything like that? Okay. Have you had any cybernetic implants? And if so, what have you had, and were any major organs replaced or altered? Okay. Have you undergone any, since your last visit, have you undergone any brain-altering surgeries, taken any neurological altering drugs, or visited with the shamans of Glorbosh 5 to go on to unlock psychic? Sorry, let me reread that. To unlock your psychic potential? Okay. Have you undergone any training to unlock psychic potential with anyone else? Alright. Have you visited any planets that have been infected by, what does it say? Yes. The Glorbarian Rampage? Yes, it's a virus. No? Okay. How about the Zelvrok Swarm? Been to any planets with those? No. Kreldesh parasites? Not that you know of. Alright, fair enough. We'll do some scans later just to make sure. That's fine. Now, do you take any kind of drugs, recreational, medicinal? Any biological mutagens that you've ingested or applied topically? Okay. Yeah, well, we just want to make sure that if you do take anything like that, it's not something that can spread to other people. It's not necessarily that we're against it. As long as you can function, even, in some cases, those enhanced performance. And this isn't a sports league. We're fine if you're taking performance enhancers. Although, legally, maybe you shouldn't do that. I don't know. Up to you. Wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I usually recommend doing your own, sticking with your own biology, but we're all about efficiency on this ship, so Captain doesn't care. And you won't hear, well, let me rephrase. The GDF, yes, the Galactic Defense Force, they won't hear from me, okay? Right, I'm your doctor, I'm not the bad guy. I don't care if you've done anything illegal as far as substances or altering your physiology, but I do need to know so that if I have to assign you medication, it doesn't kill you. Yeah. Yeah. So, honesty is always the best policy with your doctor. Even if it's not me. If you go to another medical professional, same thing, okay? Yes, I realize I could have my eyesight fixed and altered, but I feel, how do I put it? I've been told the glasses help with putting people at ease. Just, they're less intimidating. Okay, so where were we? Have you visited any planets in the Zarnox system? Yep, any at all. Time frame. Within the last 10 years. Yeah, there's some dormant. No? Okay. Alright. Now it says here you were part of the away team on the when we were surveying that unnamed planet for mineral deposits, and you ran into some suspicious dust. Can you elaborate on that? The dust was moving on its own. Okay, and when you scanned it, was it biological in nature at all? No. Okay, so peculiar dust moving in different ways, and that was today, yeah. So you, well, yeah, that was today. Okay. And when you came back on board, you were scanned and you went through the decontamination process? Okay. Yeah, we just want to make sure, that you're safe. So, decontamination is important. Okay. Let's see what else. Have you experienced any visual, auditory, or any other kind of sensory hallucinations? Yep. Psychic premonitions or visions of the future? Have you smelled anything that smelled like blackberries if they were upside down? What does that mean? We don't know, but it is a symptom of something. Don't worry about it if you haven't experienced it. Doesn't matter. Just something that's been reported. All right. Any swelling or inflammation? Okay. And was that before or after the survey? Okay. Alright. And, was your suit breached at any point during the survey? Oh, good. Alright. Have you eaten anything in the last 24 hours? Yes. Alright, what did you eat? Okay. I didn't even know we had that. Or was that your own personal stash? Okay. Well, I will have to check with the cook in the mess, because apparently we got food I didn't know about. That's good to know. Alright, have you ingested any alcohol? Yeah. Any alcohol? Nope. Nicotine. Yeah. Any, so no smoking, no... Alright. Okay. Have you ingested any, Nerkrelian night fever? Okay. Good. Alright. How's your dental hygiene? Keeping them clean? Okay. Well, I'm not your dentist, but, you know, being healthy is, good. Good in general. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I've got an implant that mutes my sneezes so that they're not obnoxious. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Have you had any headaches at all? Okay. Any hyperdrive sickness? Okay. And have you had any, let's see, how do I put this? Any overwhelming, intrusive thoughts that could be construed as an ancient celestial being encroaching on your mind? Okay. And have you come into contact with any Vorthrok Drethworms? No, not Deathworms. Dreth. Okay. And your translator, is that a biological alteration, or is that a cybernetic implant, or are you using an external device? Okay. Alright. Well, so far everything sounds good. What I want to do is I'm going to scan you a bit and take some of your vitals. So we should be able to get you out of here pretty soon, and you can get back to your shift or your off time, whatever you're doing. Oh yeah, actually that was one last thing. Can you tell me what your function is in the crew? What is it you do aboard this ship? Okay. All right. Interesting. All right, I'm going to need you to do something for me. I want you to look right here. Yep, just look right there. Keep looking. And can you tell me what color that is? Good. All right, one more time. I say one more time. We're going to do this a few times. All right, and color? Yep, same as before. Green. All right. Yep. Just look right there. And actually, can you follow it this time? I just need you to follow it around. Keep doing that. Yes, excellent. Just need to check something real quick. Huh. Okay. Hold still for a minute. I know this looks like the other one. It's not. This is a different device entirely. Yeah, I dropped something. Ignore that. Okay. Yeah, can you just look right here? Look at my nose. Yeah, just stay focused on my nose. Okay. Interesting. I need to grab that thing that fell. Have you seen this before? Have you seen this before? Do you know what this is? Interesting. Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't know what that is. I'm gonna ask you again. Have you seen this before? Do you know what this is? Are you familiar with this object? Okay. Okay. All right. And can you tell me where did you see that object before? Can I ask you something? Would you describe any experiences you've had in the last week as deja vu? Have you noticed anything that might be described as a temporal anomaly or an unusual amount of time doing the same thing over and over again, where people's responses are almost identical? Interesting. So, and how long has this been going on by your recollection? Yeah. And does it just feel like the same day-to-day thing, or is there some unusual stuff? Yeah, that away mission. It was supposed to be today. You said you noticed the unusual dust. Was it today for you? Okay. Okay. So, you may be caught in a temporal anomaly where things are repeating. Now, whether or not there's a pattern, I don't know, but yeah, you should know what this is. You shouldn't have seen it before because I got it today. So, yeah. Well, hopefully you can make it down to our, well, we do have a facility aboard the ship that should be able to remove any unusual forms of radiation, including temporal radiation. Yes, that is a thing. Hopefully, you can get there before any anomalies reset you, and they can get that removed. You know, if that happens again, and you end up seeing me again, actually, it's gonna be kind of bright for a second. Can you just look here? Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully, that will that should slow down the effects. Just mention this next time you see me if it happens again. And I should be able to fast track you to getting that removed, okay? Alright, other than that, you seem perfectly healthy. You're all good. You just have some weird temporal anomaly with you. Hopefully it doesn't cause you to, like, age or something like that. I don't know if it's a time loop. Not sure what it is. But, yeah, the dust moving on its own is apparently a problem. So, yeah, we're going to get you out of here, and you can go get that fixed. I have temporarily put you in a little bit of a stasis, so that should have stabilized it just a bit. But, yeah, good. Alright. Well, see you later. Let me know how it goes. Come back to me after you're done. We'll scan it again, and we'll see how things are. Alright.